Hi, I'm Amin, welcome back to my channel, and today we have some really cool LED lights from Aputure to show you today. Are they the best for YouTube, for videos and filming in general? We'll find out next. I don't know what that is going on, but you know, it is what it is. I have these Amaran, what are they called? Amaran HR672 lights by Aputure. Why do brands give really weird names to products? Why don't you just call this Jeff? Like, this is the Amaran Jeff. People are like, yeah, I want the Jeff. Why did they call it the HR672? I don't get it. But today we have the Amaran HR672 lights. Not one, not two, but we have three. Yes, three lights. And before I show you and tell you more about these lights, I just want to clear something up. When it comes to buying camera equipment for filmmakers, all filmmakers make the same mistake, and I am included. We spend all of our money on the best, latest and greatest cameras and the lenses. We want wide lenses, we want zoom lenses, we want fast lenses, we want the best camera bodies. And then when we get a new camera from a new brand, we have to buy a lot of different lenses or adapters. And then all of our money goes into that. And then maybe a few years down the line, we think, okay, I might want some microphones. I might want a good microphone. And then you buy a microphone. Everyone neglects lighting. I'm the same. And for client work, I've always rented lighting. I've never really wanted to buy lighting because they were big, they were bulky. Tungsten lights are just huge, and you can't carry them around with you. You can't store them anywhere. And they get really, really hot when you use them. It's just not practical to buy them. Until now, I have bought these LED lights. They are incredible. This is the first time I've actually bought a lighting kit. I've been shooting film for years. I've always rented them, like I said, and I am so happy. It's probably the best purchase I've ever made. Better than the camera, better than the audio. Good set of lights can make your film look so cinematic when you use them in the right way. Good lighting gear can make your average camera's picture quality look amazing. If you have an average camera, if you have a cheaper camera, if you invested in some lights and good quality lights, then you can make your shots look cinematic. You don't need to spend extra money on the best cameras if you've got good lighting. I mean, it would help to have an amazing camera and amazing lights. Of course it would. But I think lights make a better impact, a bigger impact on your picture quality than the camera does. And also I want to say, if this is your first purchase of these lights or any other lighting gear, just like it is for me, I wouldn't just buy one light. Like I have done, I've bought three lights because with most filming, if you're filming especially with interviews and just most scenarios, you want to use a three-point lighting system, a three-point lighting setup, which is the basics in filmmaking, basics in lighting setups. If you don't know what it is, I will leave some links below to the basics of three-point lighting. So if you haven't invested in lights before, I would invest in a kit of lights like I have done from Aputure. They have some great kits and have everything you need apart from stands, really. And then these are good to get you going. And then if you have a lighting kit already, you can invest in one or two lights. That is perfectly fine. And this is Aputure's Amaran HR672 lighting kit. This is a fantastic kit to buy even if you're starting out with your lighting equipment. This has everything you need if you haven't bought lights before. So I really highly recommend these lights and this kit as a great starter package. Look at the bag it comes in. It's really high quality bag. It's beautiful and it keeps everything safe. It feels very solid. I was surprised by the quality of the bag before I even opened this thing up. When you first open the bag, the first thing you see is the three Amaran HR762 lights in the middle there. These are very small lights. They're about the size of an iPad and they're very thin, about 35 millimeters thin. So these are great lights to have, especially if you're traveling a lot, and I do a lot of traveling around Sweden. And with these lights, they come with the plastic frosted diffusers and also orange diffusers for warmer tones. And as always with most brands, you get these branded stickers. Let's move on from those. And each light can be powered on its own by 2 Sony batteries, and the great thing is you get 6 Sony batteries in this light pack, which is fantastic. And on top of the 6 batteries from Sony that you also get the 3 power adapters that can power the lights on their own. But the really cool feature is that these adapters can charge the batteries in the lights whilst the lights are powered. And also you get 3 standard adapters which go into the bottom of each light and can actually be put on almost any light stands you could think of buying. So it's great flexibility and great versatility. And you get the shoulder strap to this bag, which is great because with all the kit inside, it can be quite heavy. It's about 10 kilos, I think. So if you're carrying this to a filming location or to set, and it's long distance, it can be quite strenuous to hold. So the bag shoulder strap is a great little touch. What I love about these lights is that they're wireless. So you get these 2 remotes that you can use to turn on and off and turn the brightness up and down on these lights without actually touching them. So even if they're on a stand or if they're in a place where you can't really get to, these remotes are key. Here are all 3 LED lights on the stands that I have. The stands themselves and this thing that's around this light does not come with the kit. I'm going to talk about those in future videos. A few good things you need to know about stands when buying light stands. And I've been searching YouTube about light stands, and when I bought these lights I couldn't find that much. So I'm going to talk about those in another video. And so with the softbox, this is a softbox by Aperture. It's different to the dome softboxes that you get. And there's a lot of cool things that Aperture has done with this. That affects lighting, affects your video. So I'm going to talk about those in another video too. But with these 3 lights, we have 2 spots and 1 floodlight. Most people, when they're buying lights for themselves to use in their filming kit, a lot of people don't really think light is a very important thing and think that all film lights are the same. It's not true. It's really important to buy high quality lights. That might sound stupid. Cheaper lights and more expensive lights might look the same to the naked eye, but cameras pick up things that our eyes don't pick up. And there's 3 things you need to think about when buying lights. That's CRI, which is a color rendering index, and you've got the frame rate flicker, and then you also have the brightness, obviously, itself. The CRI is basically a measurement from 0 to 99. It never goes to 100, it's impossible, and it just tells you how pure the color is coming from your LEDs, how white they are. If you have a low CRI, that means when you're filming, the whites from your lights are actually going to be more greens and magenta. I don't know if you've ever seen some film where the backdrop has been lit by cheap lights and you actually get this really green magenta type of haze going on, and that shows that they've used cheap lights. The more expensive lights, I keep saying these are more expensive, but these are not that expensive. They're higher quality. With CRI, you want to be close to 100 as possible. You can't get to 100. And these Aputure Amaran lights actually are 95 plus rating, which means they are extremely good light source, high quality lights. The frame rate flicker, we can't actually see lights flickering, but they flicker so fast that our naked eye can't pick it up, but the cameras can. And these Aputure lights actually don't flicker at all. So when you're filming high frame rates, it won't pick up flickers of these lights, which is a dream come true for all filmmakers, and which is why I love these lights, on top of many other features about these lights. And finally, the brightness. These are extremely bright lights. You do not want to be looking into these lights when they're really bright. You don't want to blind your interviewers if you're interviewing people. So be careful with the brightness of these lights. And these lights are very similar size to an iPad, so they're great for traveling. They're great for taking with you in your kit bag and taking them out on set and getting some high quality footage. These are my favorite lights for many reasons. They're LEDs, so they don't get warm. They're not loud, so you won't pick up any audio on your recordings. Comes with a remote control, so you can stuff these lights in random places on set or in a location that you usually wouldn't be able to put tungsten lights. And these lights are wireless, so you can use a remote control to turn them on and off. You can turn the brightness up and down. So that means you can put these lights in hard to reach places, in weird, strange places on location or set. Sometimes you have to do that to get what you really want to get. So these are very flexible, versatile lights. And for LED lights, for high quality LED lights, these Aputure lights actually are not that expensive. Per light, they're about $280. For the whole kit, as you see in this video, it's about $730. And I've actually calculated that everything in the kit that you get for $730, if you were to buy them individually, it comes to almost $1,000. So you're saving yourself like $300. And if you're watching this in Sweden, these are about 6,000 to 7,000 Swedish kronas, which is, for some people, for the ordinary people, may be a bit expensive, but for high quality lights, these are cheaper than most on the market. And these lights can be plugged in, but I currently have them wireless and they're battery powered, which is amazing for lights. These are small things, but they make a big difference. And with the there's two Sony batteries in the back of each one of these, and they last for about 2 hours each, I think. But you can also put the AC adapter in and plug them. And the great thing about having them plugged in is that even though the lights are on, the power from the AC adapter will actually charge the batteries whilst you're using them. So you can actually use these all day long, all night long, for as long as you want, without actually worrying about them losing power or going off. And there's only one minor drawback with these from my experience so far. Maybe not everyone else will agree with me, but you don't get a charger for the batteries in this pack. So to actually charge the batteries in these, you actually need to plug them into the back of the lights and then plug them into a wall. So when I'm at home and I just want to make sure these are all charged before I go on a shoot, I have to get all the lights out of the bag, and then charge them with all the lights everywhere. I would love to have like just a dock for the 6 chargers to plug them in, so they're quick and easy to charge, but unfortunately you don't get that with these. You can buy third-party chargers and docks, so that's not a big issue. But all in all, I love these lights. I should have bought them sooner, and if you're looking to buy lights, which you probably are if you're watching this video, Aputure lights are great. I wouldn't look any further than these. These are high quality, these are quite cheap on the market, and they're very flexible lights. So thank you guys for watching this video. I really hope that you've learned something about these lights and this product. I'm not being paid to say any of this. This is not an advertisement. I just made this video because I actually really like these lights and they really make my filming better. So I'm hoping if you invest in these lights, you can make some really cool cinematic shots and better images with your camera equipment without actually even need to buy a new camera. So thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel, hit the like button. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys in the next video.